Believe it or not, this is actually the west coast of Ireland. I'm currently in County Clare in a place called the Burren, and it is this incredible limestone landscape with these rock fissures running through it. So we're going to go and explore this environment a little bit, but we're also here to try and find somewhere a little bit special. We're going to try and find Father Ted's house. And just in case you're not familiar with Father Ted, it was a sitcom about 3 Irish priests who, for punishment reasons, were sent to a remote island off the coast of Ireland called Craggy Island. Now, Craggy Island is not actually real. Father Ted was filmed here in County Clare. There was Father Ted, who had been sent there for financial fraud. That money was just resting in his account. There was Father Dougal, who was sent there for being a bit thick and kept causing problems. And then there was Father Jack, who was there for being an alcoholic, but also, well, we don't really want to speculate on the other reasons Father Jack was there, but we don't think they were very good. And the house where the exterior shots were filmed is somewhere around here, so we're hopefully going to go and find it. But first of all, we're going for a run around Lough Avalla. This is about a 4-mile trail. Someone actually on Instagram sent me a message when they found out it was in County Clare and said this is their favourite trail they've ever walked anywhere in Ireland. So I've got high expectations for this. But I've already been incredibly impressed by the Burren, and I'll put some imagery in of some of the other locations I've been. I have seen a 1,500-year-old fort. I've seen a 5,000-year-old burial pile. I've walked the limestone slabs for miles and miles, found a little oasis and spent the night camping. And I made a separate video of that for my main channel. My main channel is Stephen J. Reid, and that's where I make my outdoor adventure videos. This is my casual or more casual running channel. But this place is, it doesn't look like Ireland, it looks like Spain or somewhere, how dry it is. It's unbelievable. But yeah, let's go have a run, see what we can find, and see if we wind up at the house. Information. Lough Avalla Farm Loop walking trail. So we are here, and I think we go maybe that way? Yeah, go that way. And end up back here. Not too difficult. It's a magical walk through an old Celtic farm and sweeping the shores of the little lake called Lough Avalla. Please note you're on a working farm and that sheep, goats and cattle graze here. Please stay on the official path. No dogs permitted. All right, off we go. This is already incredibly nice. Got my headphones on, listen to the music while I'm here, but I can't figure out, should I listen to Oasis or Blur? This way. Huh. That's cool. If you want, you can rent a walking stick. I wonder if I could run with 2 of these. That could be difficult. Look at this. This is cool. Huh. Little gates made of hazel. Is that hazel? I think that's hazel. Hi Hazel. My mother-in-law's called Hazel. Oh, here we go. This looks like a holy well. There's a frog in there. Is this the holy frog? Oh, ah, bye frog. If you don't mind potentially someone else's germs. Or the fact the frog was swimming in here 5 minutes ago. Tastes pretty clean with a hint of frog. Let's keep going. Ooh. Bit of hiking. Oh wow. Which way? This way. Little arrows every now and again. Whoa, look at this. Look at that. There's one of the massive mats or carpets or pavements of limestone. This is not the best place to go running, I've just realised. It's going to take me forever to get around here. You really got to watch where you put in your feet. One wrong step is a broken ankle. Whew. Yeah, look, imagine running along, falling, catching your leg in there, and just moving on and snapping your leg off at the ankle. Thank you. So far, I am loving the variation in terrain around here. Where are we going now? Oh, up here. Oh, a rock cairn, ancient burial ground. Probably not the top rocks, but the rocks that sort of make up that lower part of that dome there. Probably been there, put there between 2,000 and 5,000 years ago. This place has got such ancient history to it. Do you not just love running through like stone gates and things like that? There's just something, I don't know, it just feels majestic to run through like an avenue of trees, a gap in a stone wall, or two big boulders sitting side by side. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. I also like the fact there's all these little marker posts showing you the way. I feel like every time I see one, I have to boop it. Boop, boop. Oh, gotta watch where you step here. Whoa, careful now. Boop. Oh, smacked my knee off a rock there. Boop, 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 boop. Ooh. Can't get over how much variety there is in this trail, and it's a really good mix. It's like farm trails, grassy hillside, rocky hillside, limestone slabs, rocky forest section, normal forest section. Oh, what's through there? Hello! It's built at Galloway's. This is interesting. This is really interesting because so far this is the part of the Burren I've been on that has had the most vegetation, the most trees growing up. Where I was yesterday, I didn't actually like one tree the entire day. And I'm wondering if that's because the animals are here, but they've been fenced off, and I wonder if it's because this bit doesn't get grazed as much. So the trees have managed to establish and grow up. Like, look at this, they're quite young trees, absolutely growing everywhere around here. So I wonder, has this bit just been left to rewild? And if it has, it's actually a massive shame that it's not allowed to happen elsewhere, because it's actually beautiful with all these trees. Whereas everywhere else it is beautiful, but not in the same way. It's quite open and barren. They seem to be using electric fences rather than permanent walls or fences to keep the animals in, and sometimes that means that that the grazing moves around. So you let animals graze one section and then you move them, and what that does is that stops them ever from overgrazing. So I wonder if they've been doing that, and that's what's allowed all these. Ooh, what's this? The altar stone. Ooh, do not climb it. I'm glad it said that. Well, oh yeah, look at the grooves in it. I like how this sign says an erratic boulder, as if it's describing his personality. Oh yeah, that boulder, he's a bit erratic. Always acting the maggot. One thing I was expecting to find on this loop of Lough Avalla was Lough Avalla, where I've yet to see any body of water. That's something interesting about the Burren. There are very few water sources once you get up into the hills. The ground, being limestone, is incredibly porous, so the water just filters straight down into this subterranean network of rivers and streams going through caves. So if you're going to be spending a lot of time up there, you have to bring water with you. I'm not built for running in heat. Oh, it's warm. It's about 15 degrees Celsius today, and I'm always very reluctant to mention the temperature because every time I do, you get Europeans and Americans coming on and saying, oh, that's not warm, that's a summer's day or a winter's day, you're such a wusk, you can't cope with heat, come over here and we'll show you true temperatures, blah, 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 blah. Well, let me tell you this. This works both ways because yesterday I was out, beautiful, sunshine, 20 degrees, and I bumped into a Californian in long trousers and a puffy jacket. So you might insult us for not being able to tolerate what you think are not particularly high temperatures, and you can't tolerate a cool breeze. So it goes both ways. Look at this. This is like Fangorn Forest in here. I like these twisty trees, and your trees are so twisted. You know what? I'm actually really enjoying running through the terrain here. It keeps your mind active. This is much more enjoyable than running on like just a really flat bit of ground, because you're just constantly having to do this dance around to try and avoid tripping yourself up, and it's actually quite fun. And it gives you an adrenaline burst because you know if you get it wrong, you're going to face plant in the ground and break your face. The winding way down to the windy whistle. Is that Lough Avalla over there? Because if it is, I feel missold. Woo! Ahala! Behold, Lough Avalla, I think. Staircase with a handy rail to prevent unexpected tumbles and death. Whoop! Oh, I'm glad that rail was there. I literally just caught my toe in a rock. You probably wouldn't want to bring your granny around this trail. No swimming allowed. What a beautiful little lake. This is a little bit creaky. There's a sign back there that says no more than 3 adults on that at a time. Ooh, look at this. This is mysterious. Oh, it's a lot cooler in here. Huh. That's amazing. It's like a completely different climate in here. As well, you can feel the moisture in the air. Well, I got my flask filled with water. I went in, but there wasn't anybody there. There was a bell I could ring, but I didn't want to ring that and then come down thinking it's somebody coming in for tea and scones, and it's just me wanting some water, so I helped myself. So my review of the Lough Avalla trail, a lot of trail, not a lot of log. Absolutely stunning, absolutely beautiful, highly recommend it, and thanks again to that Instagram subscriber who told me to go and visit it. Right, now let's go and find Father Ted's house. Well, there it is. And I guess with me here, well, that would be an ecumenical matter.